Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of my Extreme Living Room Makeover series. In the last episode, we installed new flooring, painted the walls and added paneling for a fresh modern look, but not everything turned out quite as planned. So this week it's time for a redo. I'll be tackling the paneling again to get it just right, repainting the walls with a colour and finish that finally works, and also starting the hunt for a perfect fireplace to start our brand new media wall. This makeover is all about learning, improving and creating a space that feels absolutely perfect for us. So let's see if I can get it right this time. Right, let's go back to this paneling I did. As you can see, I've done a terrible job. I free-handed them and the paint colour that I put on made it look splodgy. So I want to redo them and give it a better finish. It seems like it's coming off okay. Just needs a little bit of sanding and then I can put the panels back up. All I'm doing is putting a straight screwdriver and then hitting it with the hammer a few times, and it seems to be doing the trick. So, and then just giving it a twist, and there we go. So pleased with it, and it's so easy to come off. This is using normal nails. I thought there'll be way more damage, but clearly there isn't. Yay! I'm busy too. Once you remove the panels, just get a tool like this and then scrape off the excess like so. So after you've removed it all, I just get this from Wix, plaster, skim and repair. Comes like this, ready made. You can literally just plop it straight on. So I'm gonna start painting the ceiling white now. We painted it previously and then we put tape at the top to do the walls, and then the paint all came off, so it looks like this. So I'm just gonna repaint the whole ceiling because it's been a while, and then paint the sides. So because the sofa was against here, this is what it did, and it's not great with kids and people touching the sides, as you can see. Let me show you. It looks disgusting, and we didn't even paint it that long ago. Look at all the fingerprints. It is just a disgrace. This paint is. It's not for a home with kids or people. Actually, it's not. It's not for a home with people in it. Okay, so we're using Rust-Oleum chalky paint finish. This is so good for kids. Scrub rated, you can stain resistant, everything that I need basically. In the colour Steamed Milk. Okay, I'll need my husband to help me open this because trying to film with one hand and open it too. Oh, here we go. And this is the colour. It is this gorgeous, luxurious, creamy delight. It's not white. He thinks it's white, guys. Is it white? I don't think so. So yeah. Now I've given it a fresh coat of paint, I'm gonna go in and do the panels back, put them back up again. So these bad boys are going back up. Hopefully it looks alright. The next step on this paneling journey is caulking the sides and edges and the little nails. If you look closer, you can see little gaps, and also you can see gaps from the top, sides and so on. This is one I've done earlier. Reminds me of Blue Peter, if you guys used to watch that, when you filled all the holes in and the edges. And then this is one again that obviously I haven't done. You can see the difference, hopefully. It looks so flush and like built into the walls compared to these ones, which look unfinished. And yeah, so what I'm going to be using is, I used to use the caulking guns, but recently I found this. I don't know if this is the right thing to use, but I've been using this instead of caulking because I found last time when I used the caulking gun, it was so messy and it just looked disgusting. There's no need to sand or anything. So all you do is get some of this. Feels like a smooth mousse texture. Find a nail hole, pop some on, wipe it with a clean finger, and literally that's it. And then for the edges, again, just use my finger, like that. And I'm gonna go off now and finish the rest off and then come back. So this is how it's looking. I absolutely love the colour. So I've gone to IKEA and picked up 2 Oxburg drawers, which I'm going to risk and put on either side. We went for this gorgeous colour here. It's a dark walnut colour.
I like it, and I think you can go to a wardrobe.
So now I've built them both up, I can safely tell you I can open both the doors on either side comfortably, and it's enough space to get in and out. The next thing I'm going to do is measure up the bit underneath the TV to figure out what size fireplace I can buy, or I go shopping for it shortly. Absolutely in love with this fireplace, but I would prefer like the logs with this one, maybe the logs of this one. These are the deluxe logs. Right, so I'm going to sketch out the fireplace wall and just see how everything measures up. So the wall is 380 centimeters by 230. So let's start with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380 centimeters by 230. So let's go down. Next are the bookshelves. So we know we want to go with the Billy Oxburg ones, and they are 80 by 202. So I'll put it as roughly 200 just because it's in 10s and 20s. So if we go up as a ruler, if we leave maybe 20 on this side for now, we'll shuffle things around in a bit if it doesn't fit. Right, okay. So we've got the Oxburgs in, and now we've got to work out how big the TV is. So the TV is 145 by 82.5. Right now we've got 30 centimeters above here, which is perfect. I think it works out perfectly because I want to add some lighting on top of here, so we need that space to be a lot higher. So if we put it down by 30 centimeters, and I want the TV roughly the same height as the cabinets or just a bit less. That's the Oxburgs. So now we know the measurements of the fireplace we're getting. I'm getting the electric fireplace in square, which was 65 centimeters by 65 centimeters. So I can potentially put it here. Like that. And that's bang in the middle. And then I'll get a fireplace surround to make it a bit higher. So that's what we're playing with. So we could definitely fit that in the middle, and now we know all the measurements, we can work it out. So 20 centimeter gap here, and yeah, so that will help me plan out the pieces that we need now to build this whole unit out. So let's move on to that next. Right, so this piece of wood, we had it from the floor to the top, but because we didn't want to remove the skirting board as we've got a few wires and things running through the back, we made it a little shorter. So we're just going to pin it to the wall up here, and it doesn't matter about the bottom because the board will cover it. So yeah, I'm just making the pieces that go here while my husband's cutting them. And then we'll put these together. So I've created 4 long ones, which is the height of your wall. So what we need to do is put these pieces, I've cut 6 of them, one on this end, one on this middle bit, one on that end, and then the long piece on top, so you make a ladder. So we're going to create 2 of those now. So we've just finished building the last one, and then we've got this one, so it just looks like a ladder. 3 small pieces and then 2 larger pieces. We've got 2 of them for either side of the TV. So I'm just making pocket jig holes into these long planks. Another one here. And then if I take this out, you should get gorgeous pocket holes. And then these will go into that piece here and that piece here. Okay, so I'm just putting this, my husband's drilled it into the wall. And it gives a secure, tight finish. This is not moving anywhere. My husband will probably swing off this now. I'm so sorry, I've lost so much footage. But all we did was basically build ladders for each side like this, as I showed you, and another one for this side, and then we did one for the middle just to hold the TV bracket in place like this, and then we put a plank across each one of these to secure them to each other at the back and also at the front. So like this at the front too. And then we worked out the height we wanted the fireplace, and then we built a little ladder here, a system here, so the fireplace could rest on it. And then again we built in front of this back piece, we built another piece, so like a ladder in front again. This is where the fireplace will go inside, and then this is the base piece, so that base piece goes here. Oh my god, I've never been so happy. I've got the electric fireplace just delivered just a second ago, and I can't wait to open this and check it out. So I've just switched the heating on, and it looks, see the colour on it? My kid's obsessed as well as this. But the logs look so realistic at this, and I'm honestly obsessed. So yeah, we're just trying to plan out where we want the shelf underneath the TV. So if you want it here or a bit higher, I think we might put it there, and then the same gap on either side and the bottom, and then we're going to put the marble over it. So we're just trying to figure that out before we pin these in. These are not in yet at the moment.
Yeah, that's
I had to make a change to the plans and remove the second ladder in front because the fireplace came with legs, so we didn't need something to stand up on. So once you've worked out where the pieces are going, screw them in, and then screw in plasterboards on top to hide all the woodwork. Once we did that, a top tip is to screw a whole plasterboard on, score a line, and then snap it off to get a straight line. Just cutting out the hole for the TV unit. And that's a wrap for episode 3. It's been a lot of hard work redoing the panelling, repainting and planning out the media wall, but this space is already starting to feel so much closer to my vision. In the next episode, we'll be finishing off the media wall, transforming the lighting throughout the house and tackling some much needed decluttering to really bring everything together. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. See you next time. Bye.